Alright guys, this is going to be part 2 of the room tour. So I can't get this all done in 3 minutes. Even if we just go Marvel and then, you know, in another video do DC and then another video. So we're just going to do Marvel today, but it's going to be longer than 3 minutes, obviously, to get through them all. We're going to start with Marvel because when I started collecting Omnibus, I started collecting DC first. I got pretty much every DC Omnibus that there is that was in print or came out since I started collecting. So I pretty much have every DC Omnibus there is. Obviously, there's some that I missed before I was collecting, but I pretty much got almost every DC Omnibus that I could get. And now I'm on to the Marvel, where I'm pretty much getting every Marvel. So I'm trying to get caught up with the Marvel. So DC is obviously going to be a lot more. So we're going to do Marvel today, and then we'll do the statues along with like Image Comics, because Image, Dynamite, Boom, all that I'm collecting too. But again, I went DC, Marvel, and then, you know, moved over to those or got them as I was collecting Marvel. But we're already a minute in, so let's get going on this Marvel books. Okay, so we're going to start here with the first family, Fantastic Four. As you can see, like I said, I started collecting Marvel after DC, so these are all going to be the second printings. I believe these are the second printings, so you see the words aren't as big, and you get the pictures at the bottom. So Fantastic 1 through 4, and I believe there's volume 5 coming out. And then we got Fantastic Four by John Bryan, and there is definitely volume 2 coming out. I think that comes out in January. And then we got Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman, volumes 1 and 2. Fantastic Four by Matt Fraction. Then we got the Doctor Doom, of course. Empire, Avengers versus Fantastic Four. And then the Thing on this. Now we come down here. We got Venom. Obviously you can see that I'm a little upset about this because I really want these. Missing volumes 2, 3, and then the Carnage, but we do have Venom by Donny Cates here, which is a great story. Absolute Carnage, King in Black. We're gonna come over here to the Spider-Man because, you know, Venom, Spider-Man, gotta have him close. So we got the Amazing Spider-Mans 1, 2, 3, and 5. Volume 4 will be out next year. And then we got the Spectacular Spider-Man now, and then Spider-Man by Roger Stern. We come over here to Todd McFarlane's Amazing Spider-Man. And then we got another Todd McFarlane Spider-Man here. We have Untold Stories here. Spider-Man Ben Reilly, which obviously I'm missing volume 1, because this is volume 2. And then the Clone Saga is volume 1 and 2. So I'm hoping there's a reprint on these ones so I can finish this up. We have the Amazing Spider-Man by JMS, which this is volume 1. I missed out on volume 2, so I'm hoping there's a reprint for that one too. And then we got Spider-Man Tangled Webs. We move over here to the Ultimate Spider-Man with Miles Morales 1 and 2, and then Spider-Gwen. We come down here to Miracle Man, and we slide over here to Avengers The Gathering, the Young Avengers. Alright, so now we're into Deadpool. Obviously, this is actually part of this run, so a Daniel Way. So that one I'm probably just going to give away to somebody. Anyway, so we'll go on to the mini buses, 0, 2, 3, or obviously I'm missing volume 1. Deadpool Classics, I actually just found this one in a comic book store. And then we got Deadpool by Duggan, and then like I said, Deadpool volume 1 and 2, and this one's by Daniel Way. And then we got Deadpool & Co. This one I did have a problem with the spine when I bought it, but I did glue it and fix it. And then of course we got Gwenpool. Over here we have Marvel's best stories, best Marvel stories by Stan Lee. I did get the Fantastic Four cover. And I'll slide down here to Hawk 1 and 4. So I do have, I think, volume 2 pre-ordered. I think that's the one that comes out in January. So obviously I'm missing a couple, but we'll get there. And then the Savage She-Hulk, and then we got She-Hulk by Dan Slott, and the She-Hulk. This is part 2 of this one. So then we got this She-Hulk by Peter David. Then we got Captain Marvel, which just came in today, along with Captain Marvel by Kelly Sue, which just came in today. We got Mighty Thor, Loki, Mighty Thor here. This one I am missing volume 2 of, so hopefully I can get that. Thor by Matt Fraction, Thor by Jason Aaron, and then of course War of the Realms. Then we come down here to Moon Knight Volumes 1 and 2, and then the new Moon Knight. Move over here to Black Widow. Captain America by Ed Brubaker, and we got the death of Captain America, and then Captain America Lives, and then there is a reprint of, because this is a 5-part story, so there's a reprint of one of the other ones coming out next year. Then we got Captain America by Rick Remender. We got Iron Man, which I started reading, and then down here we got Invaders, Captain Britain, and the Knights of Pendragon. Okay, and on the side we have Heroes Reborn, not to be confused with the Heroes Reborn or the Heroes Reborn, obviously. This is original epic, this is Heroes Reborn Return, and then this is America's Mightiest Heroes. And then we got the Ultimate here, obviously Avengers, right? We come down here, I did put my Silver Surfer with Thanos, Thanos War, Infinity Origin, and we got, of course, Infinity Gauntlet, and Cosmic Ghost Rider. So, you know, I'm missing a couple of Thanos runs. So we come over here to Aliens Volumes 1, 2, 3, and then Predator Volume 1. This actually looks pretty badass together. So Volume 4 should be coming out, and then Volume 2 of this. And then we'll come down here to Doctor Strange Volumes 1 and 2. And Doctor Strange by Jason Aaron. And then we come over here to Annihilation Conquest. So obviously I would like the rest of the run of this, but hopefully we'll get there. And then Black Panther got a lot of love this year, so we got Black Panther the early years, Black Panther by Christopher Priest, Black Panther, and then World of Wakanda, or Wakanda World of Black Panther. So those are the two newer ones. And then down here we got Thunderbolt. And this is actually Volume 2. And I'm missing Volume 1, so I would like to get that. I know we're slacking on Daredevil over here. Daredevil, this one is by Brubaker, and then this one's by Charles Soule. And then we got the Punisher, which I did pay over cover price for this one. And that is the only Punisher I got right now. Alright, on to my favorite part of my Marvel collection. X-Men. I got X-Men Grand Design, X-Men Volumes 1 and 2, and then we got the Uncanyons Volume 1 and 2. So this is what I was talking about. This is how they used to look, no picture on the bottom, and then they went to this with the smaller words, and then the pictures on the bottom, which really freaking sucks because I wish it would have like this, but like this, it would look great, you know, bigger with the picture on the bottom, but it is what it is. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4, obviously. And then we do got the Phoenix, which there is Volume 2 coming out. New Mutants, Volumes 1 and 2. The Warriors, Volume 1 and 2. Wolverine, I am missing Volume 1, which really freaking sucks. But Volume 3 is coming out, so I do have that one pre-ordered. We come down here to the Mutant Massacre. I don't have the wedding because it don't say Omnibus, it says Marvel. So I keep debating on if they're gonna make one that says Marvel Omnibus, the wedding of Cyclops and Jean Grey. So, but whatever. Onto this. We got Marvel X-Men Fall of the Mutants. We got Excalibur's Volumes 1 and 2. X Factors Volume 1 and 2. X-Men Inferno Prologue, X-Men Inferno, and then we got X-Men Volumes 1 and 2. And then we got X-Men Age of the Apocalypse, and then we come down here to Age of the Apocalypse Companion, and then obviously Onslaught, X-Men versus Apocalypse, the 12. We got Avengers versus X-Men, which is Marvel's biggest omnibus. And then we got Extreme X-Men Volume 1, and then we got Ultimate X-Men Volume 1. Yeah, I know Ultimate X-Men's like not in here, but you know what, it's in here. And then we got Astonishing X-Men right here. And then we got Wolverine and the X-Men. I did find this one for pretty cheap, so I grabbed it. So this is Inhumans versus X-Men. And then we got X-Men. This is by Jonathan Hickman. So, and then we got Wolverine Goes to Hell. I know I'm missing another Wolverine one too. And then we got Weapon X, and then of course the Wolverine. Almost forgot Oz. Marvel Omnibus. Oz.